Hello everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the wonderful Wubulous Project Zomboid, episode 83 of the Banana Save File, and I may sound a whole lot better to you today. It's because I am feeling a whole lot better. I still have a cold, I still have a little bit of the sniffles. The sniffles are definitely tickling me, but I have some Dayquil in my system, and I've been sick for a few days now, and I think my body's finally starting to fight it off. So with the mixture of just naturally feeling better and some Dayquil, I am feeling excellent today. Well, excellent compared to the past couple days. So hopefully I'll sound a little bit more energetic this time around. And I apologize for those who were around last time and I just did not feel super hot. Nothing I could have done about it though. And now we're going to move on with our lives. So, what are we going to do today? Well, today we have a couple things planned, or at least I have a couple of things planned. One of which is going to be doing a little bit of construction. I think a little bit of construction is necessary. We haven't really done any construction over the past few days, and I think we should get some done if we want to get this fort finished up. After that, we might go do some more looting, because we could use some more looting in our lives. We have now a treasure trove of things that we have not been able to loot before. We have a whole host of houses that are to our southeast area that we have not been able to even touch, that have a lot of food in them, so our food situation is looking really good. My biggest concern, as always, is the opportunity and the hope to find the expert carpentry book, but at this rate, the way things have been going, the way things are looking, we're just not going to get it. It's just not going to happen, which sucks, because I really hoped we were going to be able to, but it doesn't look like it, and I do want to get some of this fort building finished. I would love to see this little fort finished off, this weird little kind of amalgamation of a fort to be done. And the only way to do that is to actually buckle down and do a little bit of construction. And yeah, I think we should just do it. I really do. I think I should just get it done. So why can I not go in that window? Let's go in this window here and swing out up and around through the back door. And see why this window... Did I board it up? I might have boarded it up, which might have been... Yeah, I boarded it up. That's weird. Why did I board this up? I kind of need this unboarded for now. That was dumb of me. Why did I do that? Math is just being stupid, it seems. Yeah, we're going to have to take this down. Do I have the hammer and construction tools on me? I don't. So we're going to go get the hammer and the construction tools. I don't know why I boarded that window up, but the reason we want that unboarded is because we're creating a little hallway/tunnel system between the buildings. And in order to use it properly, you kind of need to have a window that's open. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to go through it. So, silly me, not really doing what I need to do. We will also put away a good chunk of what we have here. So let's put these shotgun shells away for now. We'll box up most of these at some point, but not quite yet. I'm holding an axe in my hand right now, and I have an axe also. Let's put this axe away. Just kind of doing a little bit of inventory management. Do we have bullets? Yeah, we need to box up these bullets, so we'll do that. Once we get that done, we'll pull out a hammer, saw, all that good stuff. Saw and a hammer. We will go ahead and box these up, put in a box, put the box away. Put these boxes away for now. We'll keep the pistol on us for a little bit. Shotgun, same thing. Everything else is alright. I think we're going to be generally okay otherwise. Nothing else is truly weighing us down. Alright, we can get some construction going. Oh, wait. Nails. Nails. I only have, what, 5 nails on me? Yeah. Let's grab some nails, shall we? And it didn't even weigh us down all the way. That's awesome. Alright, let's get some construction done. Yeah! Energized, construction, happiness, excitedness, excitement, I think would be the word I was looking for there. But hey, you know, whatevs. Not really going to worry about it. Let's also start removing these barricades. Oh, it took all of them down. That's weird. We can actually put the axe away too. We don't really need that in our inventory right now. And we're going to start taking down these logs and start sawing them up. If we take a look, actually, while this is happening, at our carpentry, we have not even halfway. So this is the reason I desperately want one, by the way, because level 4 is 7,300 experience. And out of all the building I've done since I've been able to get to level 3, we've only gotten 1,200. We're in dire need of getting that book. But, I mean, the reason I'm going to do some construction as it is anyway right now is because our walls look and act in pretty good as they are. Generally speaking, we're not going to have to worry about immaculate walls. The reason I'd like to get higher up in the construction skill is because eventually what it's going to allow us to do, particularly the next level, what it's going to allow us to do is to build ourselves better water collectors. We're going to get back to building regular water collectors, not these awfully like broken looking ones. And having better water collectors is always, it always should be a primary concern for most people. So that is something I desperately want to get done, but we can't do that right now, which we will be able to do eventually. Aiming is going to be something we're going to be hopefully leveling up shortly. And I want to take a look at our stats, how many zombies we've killed, and so on. If we take a look at our zombie kills, we've almost 2,200 zombies. We've been around for 4 months, just over 4 months, 4 months and 5 hours. That's really, really fucking good. We've been around for a long time. That is, wow, probably a personal record for me. And a lot of people have been asking me in the chats and the comments below typical episodes is, what am I going to do when I hit 100 episodes? Am I going to stop the series at 100 episodes? Am I not going to stop the series at 100 episodes? What am I going to do at that 100 episode mark? And I don't know yet. I really think that's going to thoroughly depend on what our current progress is, what I've done, what I want to accomplish, what you guys want to see accomplished, because starting a whole new save in this new patch with the zombies being a lot thicker and a lot more dangerous apparently in this new patch, as well as some of the newer stuff, and maybe even modding it out a little bit if I can get the mods to work properly, I think that could be a really fun playthrough. But, you know, of course, I do want to see this one all the way through, and the other good thing is that this isn't going to go anywhere, right? This particular playthrough will always be around. It's not really going to go anywhere, and I could always pick it up and play it again. That's the glory of it. But the question remains, you know, what do I want to do? And that'll be, I think we'll leave that up to almost a group decision. I think it'll be the best option. We'll see what you guys want, what you guys want to see, and I'll go from there. I can't make one choice one way or another. I don't feel good doing that quite yet. I know I have said in the past that I probably will end it at around episode 100, and that's probably true. Somewhere around there, I think I will have seen and done everything I've wanted to do. But until we get there, I can't really say. So we'll see. We'll see what we're looking like at episode 100. And then we'll move on from there. So, looks like we have finished up a tunnel here, which is good. This house is completely boarded up the way I'd like. So now, we're moving on to the next house, where we need to start building up and taking care of the hallway system there. And then when that's done, we're almost there, because the next house after this one, we're actually going to be connecting with our main house, our main safe house. And then when that's done, all we have to do is board up everything, and we have ourselves a little 4 or 5 house fort, which is pretty impenetrable for most zombies. At the very least, it'll give us a lot of time to escape the zombies if they end up showing up. So things are going to be pretty friggin' good, if I do say so myself. 1, 2, come on, almost done. One more. We're getting really wet. We want to go get our character something to eat as well. There we go. His sprinting has been doing really good too. I'd love to level up his blade skill, I think. Would be one thing I'd like to level up at some point. Build a wooden wall. Right there. Perfect. And then we will build a few over here. I think we can only build 4. Maybe 5. I think it's only 4 though. Yep, 4. Yep. Looking good. Alright, let's get into the main house. Let's dry up. We're getting soaking, so we have a chance of catching a cold. Just stopped raining, so that's good. Means we won't get any wetter. But we do want to get him something to eat. We want to let him dry up. The day is coming to a close, so sending him into bed soon is probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and speed up time. Let's see at what time it is we end up fully drying off. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll actually get him into bed on time. And we'll continue construction in the morning. Go ahead and do that. But we've gone many episodes without doing any construction, so I definitely want to get some major construction done. Which is why I'm focusing on that right now. I don't know how I sound to you guys, but to me, I sound like the most nasally congested guy in the world. When I listen to the audio back, I'll know for sure. It's amazing how you hear yourself and how you actually sound. I mean, that was one of the biggest things I had to get used to when I first started YouTubing, was listening to myself and not being weirded out about it. But one of one of the stranger things is sounding how I sound sick. Like I hear myself sick and I sound sick to myself. I sound incredibly sick and I sound really stupid. But when I play my own audio back when I'm doing audio tweaking and audio balancing and doing the editing and everything for every episode, I listen to them like I don't sound sick at all. I don't sound. These people must think I'm lying to hell. To me, when I listen to myself back on audio, I'm like, I don't sound sick even remotely, or maybe just barely. When I hear myself talking, though, and creating these episodes, I actually sound like to myself that I'm incredibly, stupidly sick, and that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, that it's a bad idea to record because I don't sound good. But hey, it's just the miracle, that's not a word, Mathis. That's just the miracle of audio editing and audio balancing. Alright, let's just go ahead and do this. Miracle sounds like a 1980s song. Miracle in a bottle. Something maybe the Police would have sang back in the 80s, early 90s. Also, one of my favorite bands of all time is the Police. I love the Police. They are absolutely my favorite band ever. I couldn't tell you why. I don't know why. I just love their sound. I just love the way they sound. They have such a unique sound. They have this weird reggae rock mix that just fucking works super, super well. I love it. I love them. And back when they got together, for like a couple of years, they got back together for a little while. This was shortly after their Grammy performance, I think in like 01 or 02, somewhere around there. They went on concert, and I never got to go. My friend, God bless him, this guy, he's one of my best friends, and I love him. But he's a huge douchebag because he's just not a huge fan of the Police. But a friend offered him tickets to go, and he took the tickets, knowing full well I was going to hate him for going. And he took the tickets, and they were front row seats. He was right there. And throughout the entirety of the concert, the dude just kept sending me pictures upon picture upon picture of the Police, just up close. Like, I hate him. I hate him for doing that because he knows that I would have gladly taken those tickets from him if he didn't want to go. But he wanted to go because he's a douchebag, and I would have loved to go. Oh, I would have loved to go see the Police. Even Sting's solo stuff, like, I like Sting's solo stuff. I'm one of those rare people who think Sting's solo is good. I think he does some great solo work. It's obviously a much different sounding kind of music than his, band stuff. But his solo stuff, as weird and as weirdly spiritual as it is, I enjoy listening to it. I remember distinctly listening to it while I read. This is back in the day when I had time to read. I was going through a lot of books. I was just reading a lot. And I had this nightly ritual of putting on Sting's solo stuff, kind of quiet, just so it was background noise, and reading to it, because it kind of set a good mood. And it kind of grew on me over time. I really, really enjoyed it. And, I talked to a lot of people about Sting as, solo, because I have a lot of friends who are into classic rock and, like the Police as well. And they just weren't a huge fan of his solo works, and I don't know why. I loved his solo works. I think, granted, I think they're very much an acquired taste. Whoa, there's some Facebook noises. I left Facebook up. I'm so sorry. It's my grandmother leaving me some messages, actually, because it came up on my freaking phone too. She's like, because I was like, oh man, I'm getting off track, but I posted on Facebook essentially, I'm really sick when I willingly start taking meds. And that's truth. I hate taking medicine. I'm not good at it. Pills make me gag. I don't know. I'm just weird. I'm a big baby about medicine. Anyway, that's beside the point. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Sting and his solo stuff is I like it. It's just people don't technically all like it that much. I mean, Sting's a weird dude. There's no getting around that. He's a very strange man who's into all kinds of weird spiritual things. But I still enjoy his music. I still enjoy his sound. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy the Police more, because god damn, I have so many of their songs memorized. Same friend, actually. I was over his house years and years and years ago, and he started playing a song, and it just played one note, and it was just one singular note, and it was Don't Get So Close to Me, that whole song about, a teacher having like an affair with one of his students, essentially. And it was the beginning of the song is just the like, that's all it is. It just makes one little noise. And he started playing the song, and that song, as soon as he started playing, I immediately said the name of the song and the band, and him and his girlfriend at the time looked at me, and they went, "Wow, that's sad." And I was like, "That's not sad. That's impressive. That's impressive, ladies and gentlemen." Anyway, enough about the police. I think I'm gonna go on a police binge after this fucking episode. Maybe the medicine is getting to me a little bit more than I expected it to. I'm going off on the most bizarre tangents today. Do I have enough for one more wall? No. We need one more wall and this hallway will be finished. I think. It's like a weird looking hallway. But it's working. It's working nicely. We gotta go get this guy fed. Speaking of food, I am starving right now. That is one of the best parts about getting better. Is that you get really fucking hungry. And you're able to eat a lot of food. Oh, it's so good. I can't wait for lunch later. I'm gonna order a sub. I'm gonna order a bacon cheeseburger sub with extra provolone cheese and barbecue sauce. Oh, so good. So fucking good. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Hungry. I think one of the good things I did too while I was sick is I bought this huge bottle of OJ, and I went through it in a day. I just drank so much orange juice, and I ate so much healthy stuff. A lot of Raisin Bran, I'll tell you that much. I ate so much Raisin Bran. I love Raisin Bran. I'm weird. I think it's one of the best fucking cereals, and I wish I had more, but I only have Apple Jacks. Gonna eat some of that shit, though, after this. Because it's not quite lunchtime. It's still, like, early morning, so I can't order a sub. It's still, like, not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet. So, gonna need to order a sub. I need to go out and start placing these walls. The rest of these walls, anyway. At least over here. Could use it to start barricading. Not gonna. Alright, let's go ahead and start placing these walls down. I want to put it right here. Good. There we go. Alright, let's get our character some food. We got some good work done. Holy crap. And I talked about some random ass shit. But hey, it was fun to talk about. Alright, so now I want to just do a little bit of mental planning for a second. So where do I want to connect this? I assume I'm just going to connect it to this door. So I'll have to come over to the left a little bit. And then we'll just connect to this door. And I'll have houses that I can just run between. That are mostly safe too, which is awesome. Gonna have to barricade these two houses still, since the others are all set. But overall, things are looking really, really solid. This house desperately needs a little bit of barricading. We'll, I want to use up the rest of these logs, because we're not really going to come down here to chop up any more logs after. We kind of have everything that we need. So not too much to worry about, considering. What we'll end up doing is chopping up logs closer to where we're going to be building. But I just don't like to let these go to waste, because I did actually put the time and effort to chop them down so we could use them. So we might as well put them to good use. Saw them up. I wish I could queue up the amount I could saw. Well, actually, technically I can, but I wish I didn't have to click it individually. What I mean is I wish I could click saw all, saw half, saw one. I assume that'll be part of the game eventually, but right now, it's not. Holy crap, I am starving right now. I am so hungry. All I'm sitting here is just thinking about food. And I really want that sub. But it's too early to order that sub. They're not even open yet. It'd be the weirdest thing is just to order that sub at like 8 in the morning. Just give me that sub, baby. Give me that sub. A little bit of Cisco for you. This will date me a little bit, but Cisco was huge when I was like the 7th and 8th grade. That's how old I am. 7th and 8th grade, Cisco was like the main thing. And imagine like girls that age, like 12, 13-year-old girls liking that song, because that's what they did. And they love DMX. DMX is huge too at that point. So weird. Too young to be listening to that shit. I'm still too young to be listening to that shit. Alright, we're going to wrap this episode up here. We're going to be doing some looting next episode, I think. Or maybe some more building. We'll see. Anyway, if you're enjoying it, please drop a comment and a like below. It helps perpetuate the series forward. And if you have yet to do so, hitting that subscribe button will ensure that you get more Project Zomboid every single day. And I will see all of you guys next time. Bye-bye.